Will Obito acknowledge the extended hand? Question mark. Oh man, Naruto, chapter 653. As usual, it's your boy Edman. Subscribe and like the video if you like it at the end, and please subscribe if you can. This chapter was mostly just talking, just talking on and on and on. I thought there was actually gonna be a fight scene, but it was just Naruto and Obito talking about Obito's past. Obito was having these flashbacks in this episode about Ren and how Ren wanted him to become like the Hokage and how she'll be by his side until he becomes Hokage. In the beginning of this chapter, Obito ends up telling Naruto that he's the Sage of Six Paths. He's not Obito anymore. And Naruto's like, no, you're Obito. And he's like, no, I'm the Sage of Six Paths. And Naruto says something to Obito, and he's like, the only reason I'm doing this is just to see if you would change. Because now Obito's like, you are what I was. Like, you're exactly what I was, Naruto. You're a spitting image of what I was. But I'm doing all this, or I'm saying all this to you right now to see if you'll turn. If you turn your back on how reality is. If you go down the path that I went down. Because if Naruto does go down the path that he went down, then Obito is suggesting that this world needs to be saved. But if Naruto can overcome all these things that Obito is saying to him, Obito thinks that Naruto, then I guess Obito's gonna change his mind and think that this world is just worth saving, and he's not gonna do the infinite Tsukiyomi or anything. Because if Naruto like doesn't go by what he says and just goes down one straight path, Obito, I guess he's gonna change. But right now he's like, I'm doing all this just to see if you'll change your mind. And Obito, he's like going through these flashbacks about Ren, and and Naruto's saying, oh, we want the old Obito Uchiha back. We want you back in the village and accept your punishment and all this stuff. And Obito's just like, yo, I'm not going back. But then at the end of the chapter, he starts to think about it. Because Naruto's like, I can see your past. I can see your past within you. Because he was like, you didn't just let the Jubi take over you and you just be the Jubi shell. You hid your past and your emotions for your comrades within the Jubi. So you didn't let the Jubi completely take you over. That's basically what Naruto was saying. So Obito still has his feelings still, and he didn't let the Jubi just take him over, and he didn't care. The Jubi could do whatever it wants. He still has these emotions of being a ninja and all the things that he did in the past, or all the things that he wanted when he wanted to become Hokage and all that stuff. He still has those feelings for Ren and all that stuff. And Ren was like, there was like this point in a flashback where Obito's like, I let myself get hit because of some reason, and she's like, well, I can see right through your facade, Obito. You don't have to put up this front. I can tell like you really got hurt and all that stuff. And at the end of the chapter, Naruto goes, if Ren was here, she would say, you know, stop putting up this front, stop going down this path, because Obito said this is the what did he say? This is the shortcut to saving the world. He said if when you become a Hokage, he said if anything, I'm more than a Hokage. I surpassed the Hokage already, because he was like, I'm taking a shortcut to saving the world. I'm not gonna go the long route. I'm not gonna go down this path, the unknown path that no one knows about. And he was like, I just want to become Hokage, and I'm going to take this shortcut. And then Naruto comes back with him, and Naruto comes back with a response. And Naruto's like, well, you can't take this shortcut. Shortcuts are nothing, because to become Hokage, you need to take these long paths down these dark roads that no one would want to go. You need to man up and take that long path that will save the world. Because if the Hokage's role is to go down these paths and break down these barriers that no one would ever do in order to keep, you know, humanity safe or sane, whatever. That's the Hokage's job. He's supposed to go down these dark paths, or these paths that people can't go, that don't want to go, and Hokage would go down that path and save the world. You can't take a shortcut to saving the world. Just do infinite Tsukiyomi and it's over. Everybody obeyed by your rules. and everything. So that's what Naruto was telling Obito, and Obito's like, yeah, you're probably right, but I want to take this shortcut. And Naruto's like, no, if you want to really become Hokage, you're supposed to stick through it, through thick and thin, go down that long path and pave a way so everyone can see that you're Hokage and that you're strong and that you're like goodwill and everything. So that was Naruto's response to Obito, which is pretty cool. And then so the chapter basically ends with Naruto extending his hand, saying, so are you gonna come back to the leaf? Are you gonna be Obito Uchiha? Because Ren wouldn't want you to be like this. Because Obito, he's under this impression that Ren likes him. I guess in a flashback it kind of seemed like she liked him, but not really. She was just being a comrade. We saw the fourth Hokage and Kakashi in the background, and they were just chilling, waiting for them. And he was Ren was taping them up when I guess they were just in battle. Ren was taping them up, and like he's just still like under this like the world is not safe, and I need to do this illusion to create a better world. And basically he doesn't think that this world is safe anymore, but all these villages are together now to fight him. So Naruto's like, you're being a complete opposite of what you're trying to be. You're not a Hokage, you're a complete opposite. You're trying to save a world, but to save that world you're trying to save a world and make peace and make all the villages join their head. You basically just did that by what you're doing now, Obito. Like, he basically got all the villages to combine their forces to stop Obito. So if anything, he already succeeded in his goal, but he took a stupid and wrong path. He killed a lot of people. Well, not main characters, but like a lot of soldiers are dead. Oh, there's a lot of main characters left. There's a lot of soldiers that are dead. The path that he took to do it, he says, was a shortcut, and he basically fulfilled his dream, kind of, because all the villages are one now, and they're not fighting against each other. But like Obito said in a couple chapters back to Naruto, he said, even though all these villages are together now, when this is all over, do you think they're still going to be together in the near future? Because after this fight, they're all going to part ways, and they're all going to go back to my village, my village, my village. I want this, I want that. So Obito says to Naruto, do you really think that after this all ends, even if you do defeat me, it all ends, do you really think that every village is going to go back to being what they are now? All these Hokages, Kazekage, Mizukage, are they all going to just go back and stay friends? Because there's going to be a conflict. There's going to be something in the future that's always going to corrupt, like go against every village. They're all going to battle again. There's going to be another war, or there's going to be division between villages. Obito is basically trying to say there's no way you can stop it, because there's always going to be this beef between these Hokages. There's always going to be something that's going to corrupt everything. So that's basically Obito's view. Like, even if you do defeat me, you're still gonna have problems, Naruto. So he's trying to see if Naruto's really gonna stick with this idea. If he's really gonna stick with this, I want to be Hokage, and I'll do anything to keep world peace, but I just don't want to do what Obito's doing. So that was basically the chapter. That was basically my little like flashback of a couple episodes back. But in this chapter, that's all it was. Just them talking, Obito and Naruto talking about why is Obito doing this. Obito telling Naruto, his whole thing, and they had a couple flashbacks about Ren and how she told Obito she could see past his facade, and at the end of the chapter, Naruto re-mentions it again, and Obito just sitting there, just waiting, and I guess he's gonna change his mind or whatever. And hopefully we can see Madara next chapter. I really want to see Madara. So hopefully Madara comes back and he becomes a villain again or whatever. And that was basically the chapter. This is Edman with my review on Naruto, chapter 653. Subscribe and like. I'm out.